Streamlabs is going. Twitch also looks fine. And that's it. This is HD. Now give me quality. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Round about 10 seconds. But that is fine. 10 seconds streaming is great. Okay. Can I get a pop out of this chat somehow? Open chat in a new window. Perfect. Haha. Getting good at this. Okay. Nice. Let's minimize those windows. And let's get cracking. Okay. Let's talk about what this is gonna be about. Oh no, let's make advertisement for it first. We're gonna take the YouTube title. Put it into share your content. Okay, let's kill Discord. I don't want to hear the sounds. Let's lower the volume of our alarm sounds before I forget it. And let's get into the game. So, welcome everyone to this new series, I wanna call it, or practice sessions. I wanna get better and mostly more consistent in the game, and want to be ready for BFR Season 4, and I wanna be ready to fight for some big points, because the last few weeks I have just nearly crashed every week and got no points in like 7 races, and all this shit is just hurting my confidence, and I'm not as resistant against tilters than I have been, so this is the counter against it. Daily racing, getting ready to go into the hard stuff, so not sure how I want to do everything, but I'm just gonna start with a Grand Prix today after some time trial runs. So time trial, Grand Prix with practice, qualifying, race, all in Japan, because that's the next track. But I'm not gonna do the same track every day, so it's a little bit different. There could be some online races, there could be some My Team in there, there could be some multiplayer in there. We will see about that, but I wanna get better at this game. We have a few days before the next game comes out, and let's keep doing that. I would be happy for every help I can get. But it also doesn't need to be live. It could also be in comment section or not. I just wanna do it. Doesn't matter when. Just daily. Okay. We're gonna use the realistic cars, and the car I'm usually driving in the league races is the Williams right now. So let's go for Japan and look how good I am right now. I'm gonna put a timer on screen. W split or something. I surely have a timer on my PC. What is that folder about? That's not it, whatever that is. Oh, it's Factorio. W split. Are you sure I don't have W split on my PC? That's surprising. Let's just get a timer. Not sure if it's the most up-to-date thing, but live split. There it is. Oh, I knew I had one. Yes. I just want to have a timer. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Oh, updater. Okay. Let's get the update in. Let's open layout. Standard. Was not found. Let's edit layout. Previous segments. I just want to have nothing but the timer. Bam. Okay. Settings. Numpad 0 global hotkey. Okay. Now let's put it on Streamlabs. Window. Not gonna fit perfect, but that's not too important. Let's put it under. Feel like that fits pretty good. Okay. So now we can go. So it's just 15 minutes of time trial practice. Here we go. And then we see how we go on. Let's just use the last setup I used. That doesn't look like mine. 60. Oh, we're just gonna test it out. There's also no no tire pressures in there, so that it's not a race setup. Also big notice here. First time around this track without ABS, so there gonna be some lockups. Yeah, that is not a good time. But at least I have driven this track before. Oh, car wanted to break out in the rear. 15 minutes is maybe not enough for time trial, but we're gonna look. The format is not set in stone. It's just the daily practice is the important part. I like the setup, it's just a little bit slidey for me. But the setup will be decided in practice, not in time trial. So I'm gonna find a good setup that works in time trial and tweak it in the practice to work with the medium tires at least. I was 128.6, 21 thousandths in the leaderboard, that is shit. I instantly find improvement in the third sector as well, but I need a more stable setup. Let's see. What is our goal here? My teammate Sonsi. Where is he? Here, 50th with a 126. That's 2 seconds faster. Let's just steal the setup. 3.7, much more stable. A lot of adjustment on throttle. Okay, that is totally against everything I have ever seen on this game. But let's try it out. I'm not gonna complain if it works. Already much more stable. But it's pretty slow for the straight. Too early on the power. It felt stable, so I went for it. I got a lot of speed through there. Didn't hit the apex, but that's fine. Feels so much better with the setup. That would be a setup I'm fine with to run for today's practice. Okay, that was weird. Let's look into the setup a little bit more. Try to tweak it a little bit. I think 3.7 is fine. Let's try 3.6 though. Let's take this away. I don't like that at all. Turn this around. The rear camber is I like it in the middle actually. A little bit more straight line speed. Let's save this one and try if that works. We're gonna have to tweak a little bit more, but it's close to what I need to get through a race. Okay, we are already faster on the straight. Oh, nice. Fourth gear should be enough for Lesmo 2. Not Lesmo 2. We are not in Italy. Yep. Luca, sweat department it is. Okay, that corner spoon is hard. How are you, Luca? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm fine as well. I just lost all my temper on Sunday again. That's not what I like to be. I need to perform better for my own sake, I think. Way better spoon. I kinda enjoy the game. The only thing I don't enjoy right now is crashing in the races. And I can do something about that. So that is 6/10 out of 2 seconds that I need to get close to Sonzi. The 1:28.0 is not good enough, but it's a start. Oh, too much speed. Good, Harry. It's 8,000. Oh, nice. Have fun with that one, Luca. I still have to pre-order the game to have that free day access. By the way, tell me everything that I do wrong in your opinion. I wanna soak everything in that I can. Probably too hard on traction there, but that's why I'm running traction control on medium, so I can do that. Because my right foot is way worse than my left. Not enough braking. Let's do 20 minutes of time trial. 15 seems not good enough. Not too bad. Oh, I found 3 times out of the final corner. That's a 127.5. Try to be more smooth with the steering the S section. Wider entry into Dunlop corner. Dunlop is the hairpin, right? Don't brake for Dengar 1, only a slight lift. Okay. Let's try that. Send it more across the first part of the cane. So you mean the curb, more straight over the curb. Okay. Smoother and yes, this was the first one. That was not a good first corner. Got a lot of wheel spin out of the hairpin. Always try to full flatten it out. In the first corner at one point. Come on, that first corner is hard to hit. And I'm taking too many tries at it and instead of just doing it safely and practicing the rest of the track. Too much curb out of the chicane. Woo! How did that happen? That was weird. I thought I was stable to go through that corner pretty quickly. Should have just lifted. It's hard to change your driving style on the point. On spot. Okay, let's keep going. I ran way too wide in that one corner. I'm thinking, don't break, don't break, don't break. And in the moment I'm at the corner, I'm just not shifting down, I'm instead just breaking. So I'm just doing it the wrong way around. Nope. But if I'm not comfortable to run the racetrack in the time trial mode, I'm not sure if I should race it right now. Always losing 3/10 on my best time now. Not sure what I'm changing, but it's not good. Not too bad. So it was just the first sector where I lost time. That is a very deadly corner if you take it without braking. Deck no one. Is it not just safer to tap the brake? Probably safer, but not quicker, I guess. Yeah, was not bad. Just gonna tap the brake. Lot of wheel spin. How did I lock up in the middle of spoon corner? What? It was bad. But I'm getting improvements. Or not. That was bad. But I'm getting more consistent. It's not quick, but consistent. Which is a good start. Still not sure if I should race on Sunday or not. Holy shit. Don't take that corner full speed. It's tight. It's so close to being full speed, but it isn't. And if it's close to being full speed in time trial, it's surely not in the race, so I shouldn't practice it in full speed. But yeah. Okay, that was without braking. And I saved a little bit of time through Deckness. I'm not saving time by going wider through a Dunlop. Too much curb. Okay, can I make my car a little bit more curb resistant? Okay, let's save this and let's go into practice. Was a good improvement today. The best I could have done was a 127.3. Not too bad. 2/10 in the first sector. Good Harry is pretty quick on time trial, I know that. Okay, let's go on to some practice. Setting up the tire pressures, getting a feel for the car under some load. Some fuel load. We're gonna use the Merc for this one, just as it is the most comparable car to multiplayer cars. We're gonna do a single session of 30 minutes, 80 minutes qualifying, 50% race. Let's start with 100. That could be a little bit on the low side, 100 AI, but I wanna practice some racing as well, so we will see. Try. Let's turn on flashbacks. I usually don't want to use them, but I think for practice it's fine. And I wanna go soft. I don't think we need a hard tire throughout the race. Let's go balanced actually, so I have one hard tire to practice on if I want it. I'm not gonna do any qualifying practice. Just gonna set up the heat for the tires. That's the most important part, getting a feeling for it. Hey Posty. I'm practicing, I wanna practice racing like every day. Before the new game comes out, and before I do even more shitty stuff than the last few races in BFR. Okay, so let's take 50 kilos of fuel. That's a lot. Take the mediums and just drive out a little bit. I wanna get better. I was tier 1 pace 1 year ago, 1 season ago actually. And now I'm nothing anymore. And it feels shit. There was a few dirty things from other drivers again, but that was not the disturbing part. I crashed out in the S's in Mexico, and I thought my tire broke off, and then I retired because I thought the game would do it anyway in a second, and the car just drove on, and I felt so bad after that one. Didn't even stream tier 1, I just went to bed. And I need to get better again. I need to go into a circle of self-improvement, not self-hate. And that means more practice than half an hour before the race. Do we need more heat than 93 degrees? I mean, the S's are gonna use up a lot more. Sorry, Posty. I thought somebody would jump in anyways, but I guess not. Just hated myself so much. That was one shift too much through deck now one. Okay, the heat is coming into the tires over multiple laps. The car is twitchy on the exit already, but it's not too bad. Flat 95 on every single tire out of spoon, that feels good. That was faster than Latifi on softs. Not bad. Didn't shift down enough. Gonna read your text in a second. $95, $95, $96. Not bad. Yeah, we could do some practice. I also had that in mind just a second ago. Yeah, good night, Posty. Was very fun. Yeah. Have fun. And good night of sleep as well. See you then. Now let's keep going here. Hey, Arab. Let me read. A sweat? I'm not sure if I would have called you a sweat, but I also don't know how much you're practicing. But I wanna get some practice in, of course. My last few races were so shit. There needs to be some redemption here. And that only works if I make that arch myself. The redemption arc. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to that pace, but I also wanna have the race pace is more important for me than the qualifying or the time trial pace. The qualifying are not my big issues. I'll get around the top 10 right now. I'm just not getting it through the race. Let's go on to the hard tires a little bit here. Just to see how bad they feel. $25.8 is impressive though. I can't get into the 26ers right now in time trial. I just tried it for 25 minutes. No chance. But the week is still long. Don't wanna do Japan daily though. I wanna get ready for the next game, not only for the next races. This is a long project. I think I shouldn't forget about short-term success, but long-term success is what I'm after. Fighting for a race win next season is way more important than fighting for a race victory this weekend. Thank you, Arab. Maybe we'll see each other soon. Okay. That guy's... Ooh. Okay. The hard tire is shit. That's why I turned on flashbacks. I was already twitching here. Need to be way more careful with those hearts. What? How was that lap time deleted? Camera switch. And now these two buttons right here. Holy. Can I get a top-down view? Snapshot mode. So shit to do that with your how are we going back and forth? So what I have to do is this. Ooh, looking forward, then go higher, and then look down again. Okay, that is one tire on track, but that is not. Let's just keep going. It's not that important that it was invalidated. What is more important that we are getting some heat into those tires. So I'm ready if I have to use them. 88% might be fine, I'm not sure though. I really struggled in TT on the weekend when I gave Japan a go. Any tips? Do you think I'll do better than you? I feel like I'm pretty shit right now, and I need every tip I can get. You need a good setup for the S's, otherwise it's just lost cause. What is your time trial tire, Unlucky? Your time trial time. Yeah, I'm not getting into the 26s. I think I just did a 27 5 or something earlier, which is top 15,000. I found a stable solution for me, but it's not comparable with any one in tier 2. Not bad for the hard tires. Yeah, consistency comes from driving a lot. That's why I'm going into practice mode here. Because you just have to get onto every tire and just try it consistently. It's much more important for me to be race consistent than to be qualifying consistent. For now, at least. Time trial consistent is anyway way different because you need to find the limit of every corner. That's not the goal here at all. Only 2/10 slower on the hards. That was a good lap. Very good. Ooh. That corner though. Need to work a little bit on setup, I guess, that the car doesn't fly away from me when I switch onto the hards. It's a hard track to master, but I don't think it's too hard. I think there are other tracks which are more precise. Bottas caught up to me on the hards. Interesting. I mean, I also lost a second already this lap. Tire tramps look good. I could increase the pressure a little bit on all tires to have a little bit more grip everywhere. Let's try that. Just to get a little bit more heat in. But I like the setup. It's a little bit twitchy in the one corner. Thoughts on each tire? It looks like they all work, but through the S's you have so much more advantage on the softs that the hards is probably not gonna be used. At least that is my thought. Let's get a little bit more anti-roll bar in to get that twitchiness out of the car. And let's use a little bit more tire pressure. I haven't driven the soft yet, but not sure how long that will hold on. Have you an idea how long the softs go for without dropping too much time to the mediums? Okay, that's not good. The anti-roll bar doesn't work. Yeah, maybe I messed it up. Maybe I went the wrong direction. Let me quickly go in and check. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a run on the softs then. But that's fine, we're gonna run the softs in qualifying and the beginning of the race. More anti-roll bar, yeah, it depends if stiff is to the right, firm, or not sure what the other option is. If it's less firm or more firm to the left or the right. Could be that I messed it up. Firm is to the right now. That went the right way, but it didn't work, so let's get the front anti-roll bar closer to the rear. Yeah, high rear wing I also have. I have 3.6. 4.7 could also work, but I want to have a little bit more straight line speed as we have that big corner before 360R. Is that 360R or 180R? Or 90R? I'm not sure about the angles. I tested 3.7 and the car was a little bit more slidey for me. 4.7 seems more realistic for my driving style at least. To have the gap between the front and the rear ring the same. Whoops. Did the car not turn in there or what happened? I thought I turned in. Yeah, there's a little slide at the exit of the corner, but I don't think that's too bad. Maybe I forgot to steer there for a second. That was weird. Yeah, I'm gonna be live for another hour or so, so have fun. Thanks for hopping in and for your thoughts and recommendations. I'm close to beating the time on the mediums now with the new tire pressures. Very nice. But the car is still a little bit twitchy. Let's go into the pits once more and try to fix the anti-roll bars. But I like the heat that we now have in the tires. Don't hit that curb though. Yeah, the heat is great. The heat is great. I'll also go to a different tire then. Not bad, not bad. Good practice so far. Good practice, good practice. Okay, I think the mediums is a good tire for that. Stiff anti-roll bars will reduce the amount of body roll while turning into corners, but the load generated may cause the tires to be put under excessive loads during prolonged corners. Soft anti-roll bars provide good traction throughout prolonged corners at cost of initial responsive. So let's go lower then. Let's switch them. Let's switch them up. Let's go really exotic here and switch them up. That's gonna be either chaotic now, or I found the trick for me. A 130.2. It's not a good lap from Ricardo, but doesn't no one went for the quali lap, I think. And I'm not gonna either. I'm practicing on 50 kilos of fuel right now. Oh, smooth. Smooth operator. Smooth operation. That feels good. I mean, I'm also on the mediums now. Let's beat those spots. I think I can do a 130.2 with the perfect lap. Maybe not with that fuel amount though. 50 kilos of fuel is a lot, but we will see. Oh, lock up. Too long on the brakes there. But I got good speed out of that corner. Oh, spoon. Very smooth. $130R. Like butter. Not quick on the speed shots, but I don't really care. I got my improvement throughout this session, and I know I can get more if I don't lock up in the Dunlop. How was that not a invalidation? Let's see what we can do on the soft tires in qualifying. Very happy to find another 2/10 here. Not bad. 1 hour of practice in, I'm already feeling way more confident. Let's record my race director. That one. Not that one, that one. Just so I have a little bit of a feeling of my times. I only did 7 timed laps. It felt a lot more, but it's fine. The hard tires seem to be fine right now. Maybe I'm not using the medium tire in the right way. Let's save the setup. Go for a medium qualifying run first. Okay, 18 minutes of practice and then a 14-minute race, and then I have my 2 hours of practice done. Low amount of fuel in Suzuka. We're gonna try and save as much as possible. Why is that Haas pushing so hard? He's on an outlap. Okay. 130R. Is he really attacking me into the hairpin? What the hell is this game? Into qualifying. Is that Mars's spin in the car? Nope. Ah. Not bad through the S's here. That felt fine. Until I got too much curb on the next one here. Shouldn't have broken anymore when I got the lockup. I should have shifted twice for the first part of spoon. Now I don't have the highest amount of speed possible. A 29-1 with the mediums. Not too bad. Back to the pits. 3% of tires only. That's not bad. I knew you would go back. Needed to let the Merc through. Okay, fuel is marginal but fine. I really like it. Tried to let the AlphaTauri by and messed up my tires with that. I can cut the final corner on the outlap. Shouldn't forget that. I'm able to do weird stuff in the league as well. Okay. Now to the real qualifying laps. Soft tire it is. You can't really cut the last corner anyways. Is there a corner that you can cut in qualifying without getting punished with grass or gravel? I don't think so. So Suzuka is very good track in that sense. Feels so good to be on the softs. Ooh, that one is close to full speed. With this Merc car, I'm not sure if that is the multiplayer, that is equal in the multiplayer car, but maybe it is. Okay, I have a good gap. Can lift a little bit in the end before I run onto the back of the AlphaTauri. But generally it's looking good. Let's go. Too much curb. Ran a little bit wide, not a good exit. I think that's fine for pole, but it's not fine for BFR. Not the worst chicane. So the soft is 1.5 quicker than the medium, so that one is clearly a soft track for qualifying. 1:27.6 is close to my time trial time, and I know I can do more. I know I can do more. Can we do 2 more runs? It's 1:30 to go around the track. I need to do it 3 times. That is 6 minutes. No, I can't do it as I'm still on a run. So gonna accelerate time, take a final set of tires and go for the final run in the end. Why did I shift down? If you're saving fuel, just stay in the high gear. That saves so much. Of course you're not accelerating as much, but who cares? You're on your in-lap. Hey Lewis. Thank you. I don't think it was that nice though. Sonsi is 1 second quicker. So let's see if I'll find 1 second or not. Oh, there's a gravel trap here. Good amount of fuel in the end. But I'm gonna use rich mode for the outlap, I think. Because in the end you don't have to do the in-lap. But self-improvement is the goal, and that was my best lap so far, I think. And I'm not unhappy with that. Okay, another set of softs. We're gonna drive round out around 1:50 as we are in the Merc box. Let's do 2 minutes. My race pace was normally better than my quali. Yeah, that shifted totally around from last season where I was in tier 1. I was always the qualifying guy and now I'm the race guy, which is weird. Okay. Let's accelerate the time and drive out around 2 minutes. Yeah, everyone is driving out right now. Let's go now, otherwise Kwiat will go. Kwiat will be in our back. Drive out. Fresh boots. Let's kill off some fuel in the outlap and then let's see if we can get a low 27. Kwiat is on our back actually, so I need to let him pass, but I think I have the time to do that. Oh, he went into the pits. Nice for me. Maybe Rich is 1 too high. Let's go on standard and test it out. Don't know if you have seen, whoops, don't know if you have seen my race on Sunday, but it was a shame. The biggest shame I can put on me in the last few races. It's gotten worse for the whole season, even though I felt pretty good in tier 2 at the beginning. I hope 1.6 laps are fine. But let's go. Ah, I cut the corner. Went too deep. Too much inside curb. Also no improvement. Even though I have lower fuel. Verstappen beat my time. So 100 AI can beat my quali time. That's how bad I am. Okay, that would have been 1.5 tenths, maybe 2 or 3. Not bad, not bad. Let's go for the race pace then. I can do a 27.2, which is good, better than my time trial time. Nice. Okay, let's go for the race. 40 minutes in the practice to go today. I want to do 2 hours of practice each day. I can. I hope that works out. Okay, what is the strategy? He says I should go on to the hards. I don't feel like the hards are bad, but are they quick? He says there's a 9-second difference between the two. And the softs only hold 8 or 9 laps and we need to do 27. How long will the mediums hold? I mean, that is theoretically possible, but the medium is very slow. He says that would be quicker and would work. But I would need to tire save a lot. Huh. I don't think I would need too much fuel input because of the S's. Let's just take 2 laps anyway, and we will find out in the end. Hmm. 17 laps on the mediums would be a challenge, but risking it in practice is a good idea, I think. Okay, formation lap. %6 of 6% of tire wear. Let's see what we can do. I know against AI it's gonna be different, but I need a little bit of side-by-side action. We're only gonna warm up the tires in the final sector as we have enough straights there. We don't need to do it here. Let's do a little bit here. It's good for the left tires. Then we have this one that is good for the right. And now we can put them to 87 or something on the straight here. Why is it not going up? Hello. That's fine. 2% in the outlap of tire wear. Let's get this party started then. On P2 on the inside of Max, I think. That's a very good place to start the race, on the right side. It's not allowed to run wide. Okay. Good start. Didn't use enough ERS. Ran into full ERS in the Dunlop corner. That should be fine. And let's work on fuel management, tire management, not fuel. Good start to the race. I'm just gonna fuel manage through the whole race, and then I'm gonna find out how much fuel I have left in the end. I hope I'm not running out of it. Okay, I got Verstappen out of DRS already, which is nice. So I should win this race easily. Next time we're gonna turn up the AI a little bit more. I don't think I should turn up the engine before turn 3. Is that turn 3? Don't feel like it makes much sense. Oh, that was bad. Max is also back into my DRS range. Go away, bot. I don't need you. I seem to be losing a lot of time in Dunlop. But on the straight I just pull away from him, so it looks like I don't have the perfect corner setup. If the AI is getting me in the corner. But he doesn't get DRS from me, the pure man. Used a little bit too much ERS there. Too early with the rich mix. That was my best exit out of Dunlop in a while, and he's still getting close to me. What is that? Is that a raid? Give me a second. Okay, pause. Hey Kenneth, thank you for the raid. Let me scroll down. Raiding with a group of 1. Welcome. That one person is probably you, Kenneth, but yeah. What I'm doing right now is practicing. My last few races were so shit and I was so disappointed every time again. And hey, Marker is there. So there is another person. Welcome. So the plan is to practice every day until the new game comes out, and maybe then I'm in the rhythm to go on afterwards. But for now, how was I mean? I'm sorry if I was mean. How are you guys? How are you? Let's keep racing. Oh, what a lag. Lost 2/10 through that lag. Yeah, I'm also fine again today after Sunday. Sunday was my worst race in a long time, even though it started so well. And I'm kinda saying that every week, and that's an issue that I want to fix with this. So if I don't stream a day in the night, you can spam ping me and tell me I have broken my own improvement plan. Just get pole. I'm also on pole, already on pole. No, I was not on pole. Verstappen was on pole because I invalidated my last time lap, but yeah. He got DRS for the first time now. Because of that lag spike the lap earlier. I feel much more comfortable on this track now that I have practiced it for 1 hour. Yeah, Arab. The AI difficulty is 100. I think I want to turn it a little bit up to have a little bit more of a midfield battle, because that's what I'm gonna have. Anyway in BFR, I don't want to run away in the front, but for this race it's fine. Yeah, 105 is also what I thought I might do, maybe 103, just to test it. Why did I turn down to low in 130R? In the full speed corner. I'm trying the soft medium strategy now. So let's see how that one will work. $107 for the midfield battle. We will see. I don't want to do it too hard, I just want to have some battles. That's the... At least, I don't want to fight Giovinazzi and Raikkonen, I want to fight the McLarens, the Ferraris. The Racing Points. Yeah, your time trial times are way better. My pole time, my best time would have been a 127.4. I think you can do 1 second better than me, can it? Okay, I think I got him out of DRS again, which is good. Tires still feel surprisingly good. What was that, 50%? I just shifted over it. Need to read Arabs. Thanks. By the way, do like practice with 2-hour intervals. It's better that way. Yeah, I only want to do 2 hours a day. I still need to work and stuff. My TT times are awful compared to Unlucky and those guys. Yeah, Unlucky was in here earlier today and he was complaining that he can't get this track down consistently and he wanted to have some tips from me. And I couldn't help him at all. Tire temperature looks nice. I think we wanna pit on lap 11. Do we wanna go for another lap or not? We could go for one more. 10 or 11 it is. I like Japan as a track, I don't like it as a race. With other cars in it. It fits the Super Formula cars of Japan very nicely though. It just doesn't fit the wide and long F1 cars like most other tracks as well. I think I'm not gonna pit, actually, this lap. My times are not as competitive right now. Max is pulling in, so I need to pit this lap. In lap. Teammate is in the pits. So the AI knows of the soft medium strategy. It only offered me soft to hard in the before the race. So it's weird that the AI goes for the soft medium now. Overcutting like Vettel did in Monaco. But there's no one ahead of me anyway. It's also very windy up and down with the track. Windy? I don't think there's any wind simulation in the game. Butters for hearts. That's good for me. Didn't even realize that one. Don't think there's wind in the game. Good pit stop. Ah, good stint, I wanted to say. 2.9 seconds. What was that, team? Max Verstappen is gonna pass me. No, he's not. That's Albon. Gasly blocked Verstappen. I'm using a lot of fuel though. I hope that's gonna be enough for the end. Not sure if Gasly is on old mediums or not. He could have pitted and undercutted Verstappen. Maybe he's on the 2-stop or something. Wait, I saw an Instagram post. They took the cap off and gave it to Bottas. Which cap are you talking about? I mean, if he pitted very early off the softs into new mediums, why shouldn't he be in P3 with a good undercut? If he could have pitted like 3 or 4 laps earlier, that is not impossible. Still driving like I don't have grip. I feel like I need to take a little bit more fuel with me for the race. Took the cap off, no like a reminder or whatever, I just thought it was funny. A wheel hub cap. Oh, that cap. Oof. Why would that be a reminder? You heard that Toto blamed Bottas for that wheel cap? Broke too early, so the mechanics had to use this thing in an angle and that's how the wheel nut came screwed. What the fuck? If that was an issue, then that would happen for like every team at some point, and that does not happen. I feel like the mechanics at Red Bull are so much better. Here, Gasly is pitting. That's the 2-stop strategy, I think. Or is it? Maybe you're right. Maybe that was on old mediums then. I need to read this, sorry. You can carry a lot more speed in those turns. Which turns are you talking about, Arab? Valtteri stopped a little too early, Wolf told Ottoman. This meant that the mechanic had to apply the impact wrench at an angle. The awkward angle damaged the wheel nut and we couldn't bring it down. But does he accuse him of that, or should the mechanic have seen that and changed the angle? Or I mean, you can read this in two different ways. Yeah, Arab, which corners are you talking about? Give me the names of the corners. Yeah, just slightly, maybe. I mean, you wanna have perfection. That's the goal of F1. Precision and perfection. And that was not precise by Bottas at all. And that's why it's maybe a little bit against Bottas. But I don't think it's in a mean way. It's more constructive that it's gonna work out better next time. That was a nice first sector. Was that our car is out? I thought my teammate was in the pits for a second. Yeah, there could be safety car in this practice lobby as well, so I'm not in the clear yet, but generally if I drive like that it should be fine. Second sector is my worst. Like the fast turn, fast left and fast right hander. 1, 2 and 3. Oh, you're talking about the S's. Okay, more speed in the S's. I'm not sure if that is safe though. I also wanna finish this race in one piece. I can try it and use a flashback if necessary. How did he fly off there? 2 seconds of a gap to Max. Okay, the soft to medium strategy is the way to go. Okay, I slowed down a little bit earlier and tried to take more speed out of the corner, not through it. Do you think that was a retiring spot or did he crash? Not sure about that. My fuel is getting low. I need to take more fuel. I'm gonna still use rich even though I'm gonna run out of fuel. Because I wanna know how low I am in the end. Or am I? Carlos Sainz is out as well. Safety car would be nice right now for my fuel consumption. I mean, I did 17 laps and lost 1.5 liters of fuel. So in 10 laps I'm gonna lose another lap. So I'm half a lap down. Is that math working out? Yeah, the AI doesn't crash really, you're right. Is that Gasly? The AlphaTauri probably. The Ferraris are so far back. Ten seconds is not a lot ahead of Bottas. If you think about that he is on the way worse strategy than me. Yeah, because I'm saving fuel. Let's try to switch into standard mode for this straight here. Only got one warning this race so far. Oh, lock up. What a big lock up. I put the foot down instead of up for a millisecond there. Whoops. No ABS. That scared me for a second there. Yeah, I'm also using traction control and the racing line, as you can see, but no ABS anymore. And that's working out for me so far. I'm happy without ABS. Whoa, risky. Second warning. medium, and the ABS. Yeah, that's what I did before. I think that's a stable way to do it. I'm saving too much fuel a little bit. I have a little bit left over now. Trying to find a mixture out of the both things that I have just done with fuel. That means using a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a good practice race without me messing up. You will probably turn off TC first, yeah. That's not working for me at all without TC. Not in a stressful race situation. Of course I'm trying to find a limit. That's why we are practicing, right? I mean, I might have the fuel to push out to 3 seconds on him. Let me read. That's the reason. You have AB head. It's very hard for me to turn off. Yeah. I don't know why it's hard for you, and I don't know why it's easy for why it was so easy for me. I thought I need to work like multiple weeks to get rid of ABS without locking up every corner. I have the possibility to go for a faster lap here. But not on this lap. Gonna save my ERS a little bit. Don't overuse the fuel. Hey! 3 seconds ahead. And the fastest lap without me even trying. What was that? I mean, I'm always driving on the limit. That's why I'm making so many mistakes in the league races. But still, surprising fastest lap. Again, purple. First sector. Tomorrow as well, tomorrow, okay, because I never raced here, not in league. Yeah, if you do it a little bit around that time that we have right now, starting around 10 or shortly after 10 p.m, then I might join you if you want to, because I need multiplayer practice as well. But we can turn some AIs on 105, I think you said. Wait. A little bit wide. But I can't do earlier. Tomorrow I have to work till 9. Your timeline? Do you have an official Kenneth lore that has a timeline like The Legend of Zelda? That sounds interesting. I think you mean your schedule, but I'm just trying to be funny here. No offense. Nah, it's fine. Your English was fine. I could completely understand what you meant. It was just me being pedantic a little bit. Good race. I'm gonna lap a car in a 50% race against the AI. Not bad. Hello, Haas. First sector is just so tire dependent. You're not gonna go for a quick lap there. So if you wanna get the fastest lap, it's all about the final 2 sectors and getting your ERS out. Can you let me pass on this straight? Please? No? The AI is just quick on the straights, even though it's a Haas. Wrong button. Turned off my DRS by mistake. Ah! Wanted to go for the fastest lap and pushed a little bit too far into Pandora's box. Bottas stole my fastest lap. What? Winner! Yeah, on hards as well, right? The first sector is hard, yeah. And the AI at the end of the races is always so punishing. 2 hours, 11 minutes of practice. Oh. YouTube is again 20 seconds behind, even though I changed it to low latency. It was 10 seconds in the beginning. Twitch looks fine. That was a good practice. Delay on Twitch is always fine. Yeah. If I would have nailed the 3 sectors that I had, I would have been quicker. That was 1/10 in the last, 1.5 in the middle, and 1/10 in the first, which are 3.5 tenths. Yeah, I would have beaten Bottas if I would have gotten the lap. But who cares? Okay, 1 lap I was just bad. And the rest looks very consistent. 1:32, 31, 31.9, 31.9, 32.5. The softs are getting off very soon. The mediums are very, very nice for me. I mean, the car is getting quicker in the end because it gets lighter, but I didn't have any wheel spin or anything like that. I could have pitted 1 lap earlier or maybe 2 laps. I did 12 laps of softs by mistake. Oops. Only wanted to do 11. But that's fine. So lap 9, 10, 11 could be good switching spots if I gonna go for an undercut. If the pace is good, we will find out about that. Yeah, that's true as well. But I shouldn't be a second faster on the mediums compared to the softs. Maybe at the end of the race, but not compared to all of the laps I did. My best time, oh, that's Bottas, that's not me. My best time on the softs was 31.9. And I have only been slower on the mediums. No, I have never been slower on the mediums than a 31.9. Maybe the soft is just not a good race tire for me. But I need to do it for the qualifying. The guys that started on the medium went onto the hards. That was a bad strategy by Gasly. Yeah, he was the guy slowing everyone down going onto hards for 12 laps. Lap 17. Yeah, but still. You're right, it's kinda the same. But the laps around it are all middle 31, so there was probably a mistake in there somewhere. But nothing bad, nothing to worry about. Let's see if there are some good highlights. And then I'm gonna go to bed, I think. Ricardo had a very good start, attacking Bottas here into turn 1 and 2. And gaining P3. The highlights are all a little bit random when you lead the whole race. Yeah, I have to go to work at 4 p.m. tomorrow, so I'm fine as well. I just don't want to kill off my sleep schedule without reason. My big lockup was not in the highlights. That's good. And he wins the Japanese Grand Prix. GG. Okie dokie. Thank you everyone for joining. Kenneth, see you tomorrow, and for the rest, let's get better. Let's keep improving. That was a great session. Nothing more to add. Thank you all and see you then. Bye bye.